Hello, welcome. I'm Emmanuel King. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been long. I posted, but I'm fully back. I'm here. I'm here to give you good news, a very good news. So, I'll be taking some few topics. I'm talking about some few topics. Which one of them is how to get started as a graphic designer? Yeah, some people have this misconception of before you can start as a graphic designer, you need a laptop. No, who told you that lie? It's a lie. It's a big fat lie. So for you to start as a graphic designer, it's very simple. All you just need is your smartphone. That's all. I started out with graphic design in the year 2019, and from 2019 to 2020, within a year, I did 500 plus design, and I charged less than $5 or less than $10 for that design. That's when I was starting out. And I started with my smartphone. So I was using my smartphone to do these designs. And I was charging that amount. So you have no excuse to start out. You have no excuse to start making money online. So with a smartphone, you can start out your journey as a graphic designer. So check out my page. I have so many courses on how to get started. I have processes step to step on how to do particular designs, which is going to help you in this journey. So that is it for it. So now, after learning, there is need for you to start earning, because one of the reasons why you got the skill. You didn't just come out there to learn a skill or get a skill without implementing. So how do you get started? How do you start getting jobs online? How do you start getting jobs as a graphic designer? I have some few notes here on how to get jobs online, which I wrote down on when I started out. First of all, I started out with word of mouth. Word of mouth in the sense that when I meet people in church, I meet people in gatherings, in networking organizations or networking gatherings, I talk about what I can offer. Yes, I talk about what I can offer. Then, actually, my first design when I started out was Longreach company. I was working with this company, Longreach, and I got the opportunity to make a design, which they asked me. They said, who is a graphic designer? I said, oh, I have the skill, but just because I don't have a laptop, I cannot do it. I just picked up my smartphone, I have my story. I just picked up my smartphone and I did something, and I was paid for that. I just spent 2 hours, and I was paid close to $10 for just what I did. So from there, I started taking this serious, and I started building my dreams to become a graphic designer. I started improving. I went for classes where I could improve. So I started with what? Word of mouth. I could say it that I can solve this particular problem. Then the client trusted me to solve that particular problem, and I delivered. So that's how I started out. Word of mouth is very important. Number 2 is physical gatherings. Physical gatherings where you meet people in church, talk about what you do. When you meet people, when you are having special meetings after church service, talk about what you can do. Talk about what you can do. When you go out to meet people during evangelism, or you go to preach out to people, talk to people about something, or talk to people about a particular thing. Talk about the services you can offer. That is very important. Talk about the services you can offer. It is very vital. It's very important. That's it. Clubs. When you like people who have clubs, like I'm a member of Retract Club. I'm a retractor, and you can talk about this. Yeah, I got so many jobs from being a retractor, where I had the opportunity to talk about I'm a retractor, and this is what I have. It's a charity organization. This is a skill I have on board. And then I started out with doing free designs. Yes, that's one of the main points about starting out. You at that point, you don't have results, you don't have things to offer, you just have word of mouth. I can do this, I can do that. So most times you start out free. Most times you do free gigs, free jobs. And then when they now see that, wow, this guy has value, this person has value, then they can start paying you out. Don't be money minded when you start out. If you're money minded, you will not make a lot. Be value minded. Be minded. Your focus should be on creating value. Your focus should be on delivering. delivering, creating value, offering value, solving problems. That's one of the important things. Solving problems for your customers. That's one of the important things. Once you're able to solve problems, then money goes to where there is value. So that's it. Money goes to where there is value. So that is it. So then let's talk about the online aspect of it. Enter WhatsApp groups. Talk about what you can do. Yes, one of the clients that paid me almost $500 plus. I got her from a WhatsApp group. Yeah. She paid me $500 plus. She didn't even know me. She didn't even get to meet me. She paid me $500 plus. And she has not met me before. I did her graphic design, I did her social media management, I did her digital marketing, run Facebook ads and everything for her. I entered a WhatsApp group. So first of all, she was busy with giving information to the group on a meeting they were holding in the next city. It was a network marketing business in the next city. She was writing it, more like writing. We are having this meeting. This is the venue. So I had to chat her up. Say, "Ma, you have this is a better way to push out this your idea." And I showed her problem. Like I showed her a better way to solve a particular problem. And she was like, wow, that's right. I showed her samples of graphic design works that she can use to push out this idea. And then that's how I did 20 designs for that lady, and she was paying me for that. Then we advanced into managing her social media accounts, manage her social media presence, and all. That's how I advanced before I met the woman. So enter groups. Don't be ashamed of what you're doing. Enter groups. Have the passion to win. Yeah, you need to have the passion to win and the hunger to make money. That's one of the most important things. Some people are just lazy. They don't have that hunger to make money. Have the hunger to make money. Push out for it. Go for it. So that is it. So one other thing is that having a social media account. That's what's going to create your visibility. If you have the money to open a website, it's fine, but start with Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn account. Have a LinkedIn account. These are very, very good aspects in the sense that once people search for graphic designs near your location, they can be able to get to you. You understand? Graphic designs in Oka, graphic designs in Lagos, graphic designs in New York, and all that. They can be able to reach out to you, or able to get to you. You understand? So that is it. So I will give you some of the websites where I went in and I filled in my details and my company's name that are still getting me jobs up to now. So people do chat me up from Google. They'll be like, hey, I got your number from Google. Hey, I want to get the skill. I want to get this particular skill. And I use businesslist.com. Just check out the website. I use branches.com. I filled in my details in branches.com. I use Google Your Business. That's local listing. I use vymaps.com. I use localpx.com. So fill in your stuffs there. Start teaching people. You don't need to learn it all once before you start practicing. Go out there, start doing things. Start off with your family members free designs. So that's the way you're going to start out. That's the way you're going to train yourself and master the skill. Yeah, with time you start mastering it. With time you start mastering the skill. So this is my YouTube page, and in this I'll be teaching you more on how to get started and how to win as a graphic designer, how to make money online. Thank you. See you on my next video. Thank you so much.